All right. We're here, ready to play Talos Principle VR. It is now Boxing Day, so welcome back. Just making sure everything's looking good there. So for some reason the menu's over here. So this was originally not a VR game. I don't think it was originally intended as a VR game, but it's by Crow Team, who feels obligated to make every game a VR game, and I don't think they do a bad job with it, so can't go wrong. They're the same guys who made Serious Sam, so those games have VR versions. This game, I guess they were like, fuck it, let's do it for here as well. Also, this menu is exactly the same as Serious Sam, so I'm gonna actually just I had bumped this music down a bit just because it was really loud, but then I realized when I went back out to the menu it wasn't quite as loud. So let's just get to it. I've played the short demo just to make sure things were running well, and I don't think there's any reason to do said demos on stream. I think this is an expansion pack or something, like a DLC pack, but it was included with the VR version, so we'll do that afterwards as well, I assume. Assuming like I like the game, which I think I should. It seems like it's supposed to be good, so let's get started with the Talos Principle. Interact with the controller to wake it up. Yeah, yeah. Don't need to. Hi, Emily. Oh, now this is the right direction. Okay.
Behold, child, you are risen from the dust, and you walk in my garden. Hear now my voice, and know that I am your maker, and I am called Elohim. Seek me in my temple, if you are worthy.
I feel like this is running a smidge choppy here, actually. So I've got movement on my left stick here. I got forward and backward movement, but also rotation on my right stick. And otherwise, it looks like I can teleport. Yeah, I should be able to teleport with that, but it looks like that's turned off because I think I did actually just say I swapped to joystick controls because I know I liked that in Serious Sam. I like that I can see my fingers doing that on the controller here. So I'm actually going to see. Okay, nope. Whoa. Okay. There we go. Oh, there we go. Menu. I'm gonna see if I can smidge anything. Whoa. Okay. I don't want to just. Oh wait. I mean, I assume it's a GPU thing. Just bump that down a smidge. Because I don't know. I'm not sure why this isn't run. Oh, it's probably because I'm streaming at the same time. Because I had no problems with Serious Sam. Even that seems a little. Well, it's better. Hey, Deceptive. It was fine when I was playing Serious Sam, and I think this is the same engine. But I assume that streaming at the same time is causing it to be a little more janky. So let's get started. I can grip my hands and shit. I'm assuming it looks smooth on stream, or close enough to smooth. Yeah, it looks okay. Alright, here we go. Initiating child program logic check. Alright, so having played the demo, I know we got these things. Subject-object interaction, okay. We got these guys, which can be used to jam these force field things. Complex task management, okay. So, I've got my movement relative to my left hand. So that makes things a little bit easier. What the fuck is that? I'm assuming that's bad, since it has like a Cylon eye on it. Let me go this way. What was I looking at? You want the people who are normally here to take the phones to be here to take the phones. Alright, so we got another one of these jammer things. So, can we jam this guy? Yes, I can. Spatial awareness, okay. Fuck that guy. Oh, that looks fun. Oop, 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 oop. Okay, so I'm assuming I want to jam that so that I don't get fucking murdered. Wondering if there's any way. Okay, well, what have I got before I start? Oh, hello, QR code. I don't know where I am, but there's something beautiful about this place. I will explore and see what I can discover. If I remember correctly, these VR codes in-game actually do translate to this text, which is always fun. No rest for the wicked. So we got a path that way. We got some gates here that we can see through. I don't think these are openable in any way.
All across this land, I have created trials for you to overcome. And within each, I have hidden a sigil. It is your purpose to seek these sigils, for thus you will serve the generations to come and attain eternal life.
I was gesturing at this chunk of wall because it looks like there's one little slab here that is like darker than the rest of it. It's like, that looks interactable, even though I'm sure it's not. I didn't look to see how long this game is, but I assume it's a decent length kind of game. Like a 10-hour kind of thing. Because it's not like... It wasn't originally a VR game, so I assume it's actually like a decent length. Usually VR games are significantly shorter. Another QR code. I find myself in a world of impossible architecture, inexplicable machines. I cannot fathom how it works, and I'm terrified to put one foot in front of the other, lest I fall through the floor. One with Faith, version 10.1.000. Or wait, or is that without Faith? W/ without? I think that's with, but... Alright, so we got some places with signs. One over there. Okay, I'm a little close to that side. Even more beautiful in VR. Yeah, there's a lot of shit going on. It's a pretty well-designed world, and I guess because it's not really an action game. Sorry, my hands are just kind of slipping around here. Because it's not really an action game, they were able to put a lot more resources into just kind of making it look good. Alright, we got Tetris piece, Tetris piece, Tetris piece. Over this way. Oh, that's... Tetris piece, Tetris piece, Tetris piece. Those are the ones indicate. Okay, so I'm assuming that that means that those Tetris pieces that I'm looking for here are over that way. Through here, I'll find those Tetris pieces. Through here, I'd find one of those. And I can actually... What does that say? Peephole. Alright, so yeah, so we'll go this way where... Splash, splash. Where it says there's plenty of these things. So let's start in here. God, that's just like just in the corner of my field of view. I switch out of reach, and the problem is that it pans away when I turn to look at it. So it's like I gotta just kind of look sideways at that. Alright, so we got some fucking Cylons. We got, I think that's a turret. I assume that it only scans as far as the lasers are going, so it's only gonna fucking murder me. Should I test that? Yep. Okay, so it only goes as far as those lasers, which is good. Now for the bus. Alright, see you, Deceptive. So we got a jammer. Good. Anything in here? Nothing in here. Anything in here? Nope, just a weird little corner. Where's that jammer at? There we go. Alright, let's take this guy. And we will jam that. Talon's over there. I'm assuming that it can... I assume that thing will see me and fucking murder me. And I'm assuming it can see me through those fences. So there's our Tetris piece. Okay. Oops. So I turned that... Oh, okay, yeah. So that's now off. So this should be able to be taken with me. Yeah, so now I can disable that there. And that should like, get me. I want this to fall on my right hand. That gets me a Tetris piece. Yay!
The shapes you are collecting are not mere toys. They are the sigils of our name. Each brings you closer to eternity.
Ah, and that guy is not gone. I'm assuming that these purple force fields block me from bringing this kind of shit through. I'm assuming that's what the idea is. I'm just gonna try it. Yep. Alright. Oh, and nice. It even crosses it off with that convenient spray paint that I've got, I guess. Alright. Outnumbered. Which gets us a backwards L. We got fucking Talon there. We got a minigun there. We've got a jammer here. Yes. Okay, I see. So that guy's bouncing off of that, but I bet I could let him through if I broke that force field. So I could get him out of the way there. I can obviously disable that. Okay, yeah, I get it. I get what I'm supposed to do. So I can enter from that side. I want to let that through. Now it can't get back. And then I can go over here, disable that. I should be safe to go through here, and there we go. Let me through! Onward!
Well done, child.
Okay, is this not gonna open?
Only one more sigil is needed.
Nope, alright. The last one opened unnecessarily, so I assumed that this one would too. Cool. Is this Mirth? And I got, yeah, the googly eyes. It's basically mandatory. Where am I even facing? Okay, I'm facing the other direction. Yeah, the googly eyes are basically a mandatory upgrade. Just kind of one of those things. It's like, yeah, you got VR. You can do googly eyes, striding the beaten path. So we got fucking... I wish I can point. No matter what button I press, it's just always fist. I would love to be able to point. Pointing is the best. I don't know why the sound cut out when I pressed both those buttons. Okay, so we got a jammer there. Oh shit, this guy is there. Okay, is there a spot? How far does he go? Okay, so I could just sneak around these guys. The gist of it. I think what I maybe want to do is oh, I see. There's there's a gate over there. I see what I can do. I want to do this. Got him locked in there. And then I'm assuming I don't need to continue trying to jam that guy. Nothing important in there. Okay, perfect. Yeah, these are obviously like the most basic puzzles. Because we're like right at the start of the game.
Awaits you, child. Go forth.
Alright. So we got that shit. Start flailing this hand around. That makes me not do what I want. Alright, so... yeah, we're gonna go through here. Theoretically, like, to a certain extent, I can obviously move around walking, but, you know, I've only got so much space. If I was outside, like, in a field, I could run around a much larger area. Probably run through this entire thing. Okay, my face is going all... oh, okay, it's gonna tell me how to do this. So we gotta place these Tetris pieces into there, and boom. We did it. Hey, Muller Duck. I am obviously a basic puzzle. How am I not throwing up? Because I have very good VR legs, apparently. I played through all of Serious Sam with joystick controls. And circling and spinning and fucking crazy bullshit. Movement with the joystick and but rotating in real life. And somehow I did not throw up through that. I got a little bit dizzy after like a 5-minute circle strafe segment, but generally I have not had issues at all. But sorry, did it say something on the screen here? Boop. There we go. Loading, library session, done. Mounting local disks, 47 million distributed resources found. Connecting network drives, error, network inaccessible. Milton Library Assistant, MLA unresponsive. Initiating command prompt. Library archive session ready. Okay, so I can do... hi. Unknown command. Type help for a list of available commands. What's this? I assume that's going to do nothing. Yes. Hello world. Well, I'll do dir, obviously, cause... what? You fucking kidding me? Oh, it's list. Well, fuck you then. Yeah, the movement, I don't have an issue doing that for movement. It doesn't give me any issues. So obviously that Milton Library Assistant is not available. Oh, it is. Oh, well... I'm sorry, but you just wrote... what you just wrote was nonsense. I respond best to subject, verb, objects, and task. Query? Do you understand what I'm saying? Understand is a strong way to put it, but yes. Your query? What was the first word of the last sentence you wrote? I'm sorry, I'm only able to process and respond to basic subject, verb, object, syntax. Are you able to take offense, you pointless contraption? This is too much like work. Remember Amy playing this on stream? Like, in VR or not non-VR? You cannot insult me. Describe your function. Milton Library Assistant is designed primarily to sort and classify data in the library archive. Secondarily, it facilitates user interaction with library resources via an intuitive human language interface. Also provides powerful networking and troubleshooting functions. Okay, yeah, I mean, Ryan, I think Ryan streamed the non-VR one also. How old are the library archives? What are these terminals? How long has this system been running? How long has this system been running? Ah, lots of years. How old are these archives? Library resource publishing dates range from the 1st of July 1995 to 27th of June 2030F. What are these terminals? Terminals provide access to the library resource archive. What's the current status? There are 47 million resources in archive, taking up 5.42 blah petabytes of disk space. That's approximately the size of blah 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 blah, the entire internet in 2003. However, the majority of library resources are corrupted or invalid. 10.6954751 gigabytes of uncorrupted resources. Okay, so like nothing is available in contrast to the entire amount. What caused the data corruption? Progressive data corruption is inevitable in any system over time. Additionally, a large number of inconsistencies were detected during sorting, leading to greater than average data invalidation. Forget the library. Can you respond to queries on the outside world? Back when we were just very old. My knowledge is limited to the data in the library archive. You You can ask about other topics, but my responses may be limited. Who is Elohim? Elohim is the noun for God or gods in modern and ancient Hebrew. What am I? You are logged in with a guest account. Where am I? You are currently in a support session with the MLA Human Language Interface module. Your library archive session may be resumed at any time. Fuck you. Exit. Alright, we got a welcome email, athena6.txt, and figureitout.email. Let's do the welcome email. Let's do them in order. From Nadia Sarabai at Institute for Applied N%. To Alexander Drennan. Welcome to the team. Hi again. I'm sorry if I was a little odd at the meeting. Oh, I can scroll up and down with that. I know you were nervous, but the truth is that so was I. This may be hard to believe, but you intimidate me. You're so young and you've already accomplished so much. If the situation wasn't so grim, I might even be jealous. There's also something I wanted to clarify. I realize that nominally speaking, I'm a head researcher here, but this is your project and everyone will respect that. And yes, I know, you're not used to working like this, but as of today, you're in charge. No pressure, G. Let's do this, Nadia. Okay, Athena 6 then. Boop, boop, boop. Chapter 6, Athena in the Garden of the Hesperides. Someone did not trust them, but they moved with such grace, such nobility, that it was hard not to follow them further into the strange garden of gears and cogs. Led her to a place where the crowns of the brass trees seemed to grow together, form a kind of chamber strangely reminiscent of a chapel. In the middle of this chamber grew a smaller tree made of bright blue steel, and upon this tree grew a single golden apple. This apple, the nymphs said in unison, their eyes aglow, confers the gift of deathlessness and true wisdom. Many heroes and not a few villains have come to claim it, but all faltered in the final step. For you must know that deathlessness reveals the mortality of the world, and true wisdom its unending folly. Who would take this burden upon themselves? Some say that Heracles load blah. Gazing upon the stars and wept. Great. Figureitout.email. The way I see it, the Jedi are the bad guys. The world doesn't come with a manual. You gotta figure it out for yourself. A bit here, a bit there, put it together, try to make sense of it. I'm pretty sure there's a truth, but that doesn't mean everyone who claims to know it really does. Then again, that doesn't have to be a bad thing. We live in an amazing world, and searching for the truth can be a real adventure. Plus, it's good for the brain. Anyway, just some rambling thoughts from your old man. Don't let this stuff get you down. You're young. You got loads of time to figure it all out. Love, Dad. Great. Great. Hey, Eric, how's it going? The only thing left is the tentacle porn, yeah. Alright, so let's, have a look around. I'm assuming we basically just have to keep doing more puzzles like we were doing. Get into the next little lobby area. Well, I mean, I guess... Yeah, so interesting that it says that. Oh yeah, okay, it does still say that these other things are back there. It's going good for me. I am, obviously... actually have time to do stuff today now that it's not Christmas. And,
Step into the light, child, and my temple will be revealed to you.
And I'm going to see the Star Wars movie tomorrow. And yeah, we're playing some VR, which is some good shit. Okay. Oh, wait, what? Oh, it's literally just... Can I not... I guess I can't...
You walk now upon the stones of my temple,
stepped off and
whence
back on.
many gates lead. And know that I have other temples, for my garden is greater than your eye can encompass.
Ancient alien.
And all these worlds I made for you.
Okay, so I can go through to other places. Okay, so there's all these places. There's some panels up here. These look like the fucking Tetris panels, yes. Needs more sigils. Needs more sigils. Oh, so are these unlocking new abilities? Because in the demo, we had boxes, and we had these things that let you connect lasers and shit, so... These are probably things I want to do relatively early. Gotta try to get to Star Wars this weekend, yeah. Yeah, I looked, and I'm going to see it in IMAX, because that was an option. Oh, is this like just an overall map of kind of where everything is? Go and see it in IMAX. They don't have like the world's best seats, but they're like pretty good seats. That's Snoke talking. Yes, Snoke is God. So yeah, okay, that's just a map. So okay, at this point, I guess what that means is, I bet I can't. Oh, actually, does it? No, okay. I suspect that I can't necessarily do these. Okay, what does this get me? This gets me an L, a one of the T's, a straight, and the other L. I'm just curious if that. So I need 2 T's and a regular L. Okay, well let's go back this way, see if we can do these. But I suspect we can't do them until we unlock some of that stuff. But yeah, so we need the yellow L. But we can try and get the T and the yellow L. Okay, so here's a yellow L. I don't know if we can do these without the Trio Bombasticus. I don't know if we can do those without the things that were locked into that spot. Okay, so those things are all blocked there. Oh, I see. Okay, so I need to let those out to get to the L. We got a jammer. How far back can I be? Alright, I mean, oh, I see, I have to bring this down there to open this up. But okay, so that was trivial. Pursuits for kids. Alright, so that's one, that's our L. Wait, was that the L? That was the L. So now we want the T. We don't give a shit about the straight line, even though that's what you always want in Tetris. We're gonna go back here. We're gonna go get the T. So one thing that I'm curious about in this game, because it's similar to Serious Sam, what I found after playing Serious Sam for a very long time is my arms were real fucking tired from holding them out like this, shooting things. I don't know if I'm gonna have the same, like, because I was doing this for like 6 hours, right? I don't think I'll have that in this game because it's not quite as reliant on, it doesn't seem to be quite as reliant on like aiming and fucking shooting things for very long periods of time. Okay, so I got a little peephole through there. I assume, oops. I assume is the, oh, never mind, this isn't I see, I can do that. But yeah, that was a thing that I discovered after playing it for so long, is that I was getting very tired arms, so I don't want to go there. So yeah, I should be able to do this, so that keeps that open. So then what are we looking at here? Should I just disable that one? So that guy's blocking my access to the thing in there. Oops, I'm walking into him. That's where I'm trying to go. Is there another jammer around here? Oh, fuck. I'm assuming those guys killed me. Also, I'm also assuming that okay, yeah, there's checkpoints, looks like. I was like, I assume I don't need to save? Oh, so I guess I went in there, so I actually don't need to... I went in there to get this... No, why did I go in there? I went in there to... No, because this was blocking... Can I perhaps... block that guy at the end? No, I can't get him. Can't get these guys. Can't get these guys through here, so that's not useful to me. Oh wait, can I just grab this through here? Not like that. Okay, so what is the point of this area then? Oh, can I maybe... I'm assuming I can't disrupt this? No. Okay, so what does that... Oh, is it possible that I can... I don't know how these guys work. So is it possible... Okay, they just explode. It's worth seeing what they even did, because I
The
wasn't
guardians
aware.
of this land may harm you, but do not resent
Hey,
them,
Aaron Yoshi.
for they are my servants. And
Oh,
they
that was
challenge
on
you
the other
only
side
so that
there,
your
okay.
faith might be strengthened.
Yeah, so I did need to just do this just to get this bit out. Yeah, I was thinking maybe I'd be able to do something like have him follow me into there or something, and I'd then be able to block like lock him in there. Okay, so what does this? Oops, shit. So I can. The question is, can I maybe? Is it possible that I can get this guy locked with this one? That's possible. Yeah. There we go. Okay, that guy was close enough. Then I can grab this. I can lock the other guy down. Eat shit. And we're good. There's our tea. Wait, did I need both L's? I'm trying to remember now. I feel like I needed 2 T's. I guess I might as well just do... Let's do this one, because I think I may have needed another L. I'm assuming that I need to get, like, most of these eventually. Weird how this is kind of got a little antechamber like this. Maybe these other areas open up once I've done more stuff. Only the 2 of us. Okay, so we got a fucking one of those guys up there. A minigun. We've got a jammer here. I wonder if I can carry... Oh, okay, there's another jammer here. Can I grab that with my other hand? Nope. Alright, so we got 2 jammers. Throw that there. I should have just put that there to begin with. We're watching a 100% guide on the original... Oh, My Sims. Okay, yeah. For a second, it's like, The Sims? I don't even understand how you'd 100% that, but yeah, My Sims is like a weird nightmare of just existence. Okay, so we want to jam that. And we're good. That one was... I guess the trick there was realizing to double jam this so that I could pass the thing through. Alright. So that's that. There was one more thing over... Oh, was it just that? I guess it was just this. Right. Oh, I also don't remember seeing these here. Whatever the end goal is, grand challenges, it's far out of reach. Knowing that, how are we supposed to resist distraction? My eyes have been opened. This world is not without order. It's shaped by a great designer, with signs and portents to guide my steps. I am one of his children, and challenges are set before me to test my faith. So yeah, over here was the sign that, told us what shit was around. And I believe there were only 2 things back that way. Yeah, 2 other things, that is. Little gray honking out in the living room. A cat that honks. That's an interesting cat behavior. Alright, so let's go in here. Fuck it, we might as well, right? Just do all the puzzles. Poking a sleeping lion. Okay, so we've got a minigun there. We've got a dude who's been frozen there. Alright, we got a spare jammer. So I imagine I want to do that. That seems... Oh, no, I see what I need to make. No, I see what I want to do. I want to do this, put that far away, then I can take this jammer, bring it around this way, and that, and then since this is decently far away, I can just take that now, there, and that gets me my Tetris piece. Boom, puzzle solved. Get puzzled. Also peeps. Wait, is there anything over here? Behind the portal to the temple? Secrets? Secrets? No secrets. Alright, fine. Back into the temple. That bright white light hurts my eyes. So we got this shit. So, what have I got? Yeah, so this needed... Oh, it needed an... Okay, well, I just put those into there, I guess. Oh, okay. These are usable, but... Oh, I imagine I can use these until... Like, they are option and available. But then as soon as I put them down, I imagine they would become unavailable. Hey, Erica. So what are we looking for? I want to do this one, because a box is fucking boring. So let's get another T. So we came out of door number 1. It doesn't look like we got any T's there. Looks like we got some T's here. Those ones are marked with a 2-star. I don't know what that means. So, but it looks like there's still a T without 2 stars, so we'll go that way.
Let this be our covenant. These worlds are yours, and you are free to walk amongst them and subdue them. But the great tower, there you may not go. For in the day that you do, you shall surely die.
Boop, 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 boop. Loading library session. Disks failed, unrecognized. Okay, let's. Currently unavailable. All system resources are redirected to handle incoming network messages. Use the access com portal command to access network functions. Okay. Connecting network drive. Error, network inaccessible. Run MLA troubleshooter? Sure. Welcome, guest. Is there something you'd like help with today? Troubleshooting. I think you'd like help accessing network functions. The most common cause of network problems is holding insufficient account privilege. Please enter the admin password to authenticate your privileges. Well, the password is clearly admin. Let me in. When's it gonna lock me out? Trust no one. I'll get aboard. Too many failed attempts. Would you like to create a new... Yeah, of course I'd like to make a new admin account. In order to prevent unauthorized access to admin controls, please take a moment to prove you're not a bot. Loading certification program. Certification program loaded. You'll be now asked for a series of inputs. Here with data protection legislation, you must consent to have your responses used to develop a broad psychometric profile. Raw response data will be deleted immediately. Your profile will only be made available to other administrators. Generating certification part 1. Alright. Part 1, ready for user input. Please complete all fields. Please answer quickly and instinctively. Time is a big factor in this. Yes. 3, 2, 1. Plus 2 plus 2 is 4. What is your subjective reaction to this image? That is a face. What best describes a person? A, human being. I was gonna say a miserable pile of secrets, but that's just a man. You're walking through the desert and come across a thirsty traveler. His eyes bulge from slow dehydration. You have water, but you're not sure how far it is to the network's oasis. What do? Offer half the water. Offer all the water. Ignore him. Ask what you're doing in the desert. Kill him and collect his... Ooh. Part 1 of the certification process is now complete. You'll receive a notification when Part 2 has been generated. Alright. Obviously, I'm going to kill him and collect his blood in a flask for later. Sims 4 for PS4. I didn't even realize The Sims 4 or any... Well, I mean, I guess there were other ones, but I didn't realize any modern Sims games were on consoles. Locally cached resources. Okay, AI feedback. We keep discussing what artificial intelligence would mean to us and how it would change our understanding of the world. That's a great topic, and I think we've covered it extensively. What we've barely mentioned, though, is the other side of the coin. I mean, our lives would still be what they were before, AI or no AI. The question I think we should discuss, even if it's completely hypothetical, is the perspective of the artificial intelligence itself. What would it be like to be that creature? To suddenly come into being, created by others as an experiment, to have all the information about yourself, to know exactly how you function? What would you think about the world? Would you see meaning? Beauty? How would you judge humanity? Where would you see yourself fitting into the grand scheme of things? I think we should try to put ourselves into the shoes of such a being. Dear Alexandra, thank you for your feedback, but this is a philosophy course, not science fiction. And that's why I almost gave up on my studies. Dear Alexandra, this is a Wendy's, ma'am. Connection is crap. That sucks. The Iron Yoshi. Team leads. We're blessed to have so many people contributing to this project, but we've got to make sure everyone is on the same page. Please refer to the following people when Alexander Drennan, Project Lead AI Module, Nadia Sarabai, Institute Coordinator, Rob McLean, EL Software, Trevor Donovan, EL Hardware, George Jameson, Generation Module, Alan Jameson, Scenario Module, Bob Rakowski, Simulation Module, Radia Brickmont is something, Aurora Calvin, Link Hardware, Omar Garib, Link Software, Someone Landing, Maintenance Module, J.E. Harrison, blah 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 blah. Talos Unit, formerly Soma. I wonder if that person worked on that game, Soma. Wait, was that game called Soma? Yeah, it was. Though not directly part of our project, the archive team is... I wonder if these are all actual developer names. Not directly part of our project, the archive team is sharing both physical and digital space with us. If there are any technical issues to resolve, please contact their project lead, Arkady Chernyshevsky. Don't worry, he's nice. And then some hex. Stratum Stagira. Stratum Stagira was a Greek materialist philosopher associated with the Peripatetic school. An admirer of Aristotle, he was a proponent of empiricism and a fierce critic of philosophies that placed belief before observable truths. Though unpopular with his peers for his often acerbic personal manner, his commentaries on Aristotle were considered an important work. Much of his writing was lost in the destruction of the Library of Alexandria. To very purposefully hit those buttons. Where's my chat? There it is. Alright, cool. Exit. So we're looking for a T, such as that one, such as this one. So let's go. Let us go. A bit tied up. So what's that gonna mean? So there's our T. Here's a jammer. Where's this one being? Oh, okay, so there's a jammer there. So I could get... yeah, so I can take this jammer. And if I put that there, and then put this there... Oh, what the fuck was that? That was interesting, because I don't think that was... For my side, then I should be able to take this. I don't need to... Yeah, there's definitely, like, parts of this area that are, like, glitching out as part of the game. Okay, so now we have all of these things available to us. Because that should just be down there. Okay, so now we've got 3 jammers. That's fucking good-ass news. Whoa! Oh, interesting! I didn't realize those guys could blow those guys up. Cool. So then I guess I didn't need to do quite as much as I did there to keep things jammed, but... Okay, so that's disabled. And I want to bring this through here, jam that. Bring this through. That's disabled. We get another one here. Grab that. So this, I imagine what I probably want to now do is kind of wiggle these bits through here so this can come through to this way. This one can come back here. Interesting. Oh, these must be the stars. Sigils are not enough. These must be the stars that were referenced on those things there. Okay. Oh, so that was a lot shorter than I expected.
Good. You are learning, as is your purpose. But your choices must be your own. Therefore, I will not guide you, unless it is necessary.
Wait, what's over here? Oh, that's where I came from. Oh yeah, okay, right. Man, hold on. I don't know. Oh, I see what's going on. Top of my head has just been kind of hurting here, and couldn't figure out what the deal was, and it's because of the way I've got my cable along the top of my head, and then where my headphones are sitting. It just happened to be in the worst possible spot there. Wow, that feels a lot better. Okay, so that's this puzzle done. Which theoretically... This is all a simulation. Theoretically... Fuck it, I might as well just do some of these. Oops. Interesting. Oh, there's all sorts. Oh, so there's like a greater puzzle here. I wonder if there's more information on these inner poles about maybe what I need to. Nope. Okay, so we'll probably figure something out about that at some other point. So it looks like we can get L through here. Escalating problem. Or maybe, you know what? No, let's just go back and get that thing from the temple. Go back and get the thing from the temple. Because, I don't know, that might do something for us. Okay, we got everything we need here. So let's do... There we go. That'll do it. A little bit of that, a little bit of this. Boom. You have now unlocked that thing. Okay, cool. So now we have those available, I guess.
There is much that you may learn in the halls of my temples, for there is much that you do not know. That is why you are a child. But children are made to learn, and in time they come to have dominion over the lands of their home. So it shall be with you and your generations.
Alright, let's go back. Oh wait, what did I actually need for this? Oh, I just realized that those stars are not indicating that I can't get these until I have stars. Those are just saying, there's also 2 stars here. Whatever the fuck those stars are for. So what did I need for this one, for the box? 2 triangles, or sorry, 2 T's, a regular L, and one of the Z's. Let's do this one then. We've got 2 L's and a Z. We got another terminal here. Boop. Attention, Part 2 of the certification program has been generated. Part 2 has been designed to test the consistency of some of your outlier responses in the previous round. It will be presented with a series of statements. Please indicate your agreement where appropriate. Alright. So our outlier statement would presumably be the blood in the flask. Since all human beings are persons, and some human beings have psychological capacity similar to animals, some animals are therefore persons. Yeah, sure, broadly agree. A person is under no authority other than that to which they consent. Sure. Yeah, that seems reasonable. 3 of 7, by the way. The quality of life of persons ought to be maximized. Yeah. Agreed. Your input has been accepted. Value is discovered. Yeah. I suppose so. Persons deserve the talents they were born into. Deserve the talents they were born into. Does that mean if they have talent, they deserve to be able to use it? Sure. The liberty of persons ought to be maximized. Yeah. Value is created. I said discovered earlier, but also created. Sure. Certification process is now complete. You will now receive a notification when your user profile has been generated. You wonder if it's important. Yeah, I don't know if there's any. I don't know. It seems like I'm given access to everything, so like, I don't know. It seems like it should be something that's just fine to do in any order, I would assume. All right, let's go in order. Ian.email. From Frank Nagetai to Miles Nagetai, Dan Nagetai. Subject: Ian. My first day at the Institute for Applied Noematics. On the way to work, I'm terrified. What if they don't like me? What if they're all geniuses and I'm a complete buffoon? Maybe they were just kidding about letting me work there. Trembling, I walk in, and right at the entrance, there's this life-size poster of Jeff Goldblum. What the hell? Then I get it. Institute for Applied Noematics. Ian. Dr. Ian Malcolm from the Jurassic Park movies. Jeff Goldblum. Dr. Sarabai shows up, smiling. We were trying to find a cool acronym back when the Institute was founded, she says. Inan? Iapan? Iapan? Inapno? It all sounded stupid, but we didn't just want to call it Ian, because, well, that's a name. And someone made a joke about calling it Jeff, and it kind of stuck, so we're officially called Ian. But if you hear anyone referring to Jeff, that's our internal name, I guess. I know, bloody geeks. After that conversation, I wasn't so scared anymore. Alright. Welcome back, Emily. Athena analysis. There's something called the Talos Principle.txt. Note 1. Something's novel's first sentence. She woke up in an impossible place, knowing nothing. Signifies more than the beginning of another amnesia-based mystery, but we should not go so far as to read the entire work as allegory. Rather, while taking the science fictional novice at the core of the narrative at face value, we should note 2. Having no inherent knowledge of the nature of the world, forced to rely on what we are told by others and what our own subjective, flawed, limited senses tell us. Hex. Social reality, belief, and objective reality, matter, come into conflict. Note 3, when in Chapter 16, A Second Awakening in the Kingdom of Artemis, protagonist questions her mentor on the something. Note 4, a more meaningful interpretation can only be achieved through synthesis of... who knows? Talos Principle.txt. Welcome to Ian, home of Jeff. Yeah, like maybe Jeff is the dog. Yeah. Archive that Straton of Stagira. Whether it is true that Daedalus constructed the giant Talos, or as others say, he was the creation of Hephaestus, what we may be certain of is that he was made of bronze and had but one vein, within which flowed a liquid substance like blood, which some claim was quicksilver and others assert was ichor, such as flows in the veins of the gods. The loss of that liquid caused him to die, as a man dies when he loses his blood. Maybe not then say that Talos, though created as a machine or a toy, had all the essential properties of a man. He moved of his own volition, he spoke and could be spoken to, had wishes and desires. Indeed, in the tale of the Argonauts, that was the cause of his downfall. If then a machine may have all the properties of a man and act as a man while driven only by the ingenious plan of its construction and the interaction of its materials according to the principles of nature, then does it not follow that man may also be seen as a machine? This contradicts all the schools of metaphysics, yet even the most faithful philosopher cannot live without his blood. Interesting. Exit. They're really building all sorts of shit here. Hey, Railman, how's it going? Okay, so we were looking for some L's, some more different L's, and also a Z. So... what is this? What is this up here? Is this some map or something?
When I was a little girl, one of our teachers, Mrs. Higgins, told us to make a time capsule. Write letters to the future, so one day we could remember what it was like to be children. I thought it was stupid, so I didn't do it, which I really regret. So, I guess I'm gonna make one now. Bury it in the archive instead of under a tree. I don't know if anybody will ever find it, but somehow it seems important to keep talking, to keep thinking, for as long as I can.
Just curious what's over here. Looks like it's just the water. A whole other island over there with more ruins on it. Can I go over there? I'm assuming I can't swim.
In the beginning were the words, and the words made the world. I am the words are everything. Where the words end, the world ends. You cannot go forward in an absence of space. Repeat. In
Fascinating. We're just forced to not go that way. I'm also just... Hold on. The Zed's over here. Well, whatever. We'll go into the L zone here. Take this L. The guards must be crazy. Okay, so there's a bomb dude there, bomb dude there. Got a jammer over that way. We got a jammer over there as well. There's our L. Back there. I think I'm fine if I'm here. Do I want to maybe come through into here? How far does he go? Okay, good. Yeah, so I can get around there. And I could use that. Wait, actually, hold on. Okay, so there's another dude in there. Yeah, so we'll use that to jam that guy as well. And we'll bring this jammer through. And then we basically just need to... Oh, why can I not put that down there? I'm not 100% certain why I wasn't able to put that down. So I assume I basically want to... I might... Oh, I think I want to let him... I'll let him out. And I assume he will go over there. At which point I can go in here, jam him. Wait. No, I guess I want to jam that. Oh, shit. I'll jam him real fast. Do that. Go through there. And this should get us to our L. Just like that. And we've even got a gate here, so I don't need to go back. That makes this a lot easier. Okay, so we got an L. Let's go over here and get a Z. I don't really remember. I think we needed a T as well. Maybe we already got the T. I don't know. Hall of Windows. Okay, so this one's going to have lots of little window things that we can... Yeah, so there's a jammer there. I don't like when things bug out like that. Where's my... Speaking of bugging out, there we go. Where the fuck is my chat? Okay, so we've got... Yeah, we've got a window here. Take that and or jam that. There's nothing I can do over this way. We have another... We have a jammer here. Hold on, before I... There we go. I'm just curious if I can possibly... Okay, I can do that. So I think what I maybe need to do... Maybe... Jam this like that. And we'll jam that other one through from here. Yeah, so then I'm free to do whatever with this one, like possibly jam that. I feel like I did that. I feel like I cheated on that one because that didn't seem right. That I could just see through that corner. That wall glitched. Wait a minute. Hold on. Oh, never mind. Okay. I thought that would just like connected in behind there. That felt wrong. That felt like I cheated. Moving over this way, like perhaps a gate. Yes. Okay. So that unlocked, and let me get back. Like this, I could just see that gate there. That just seems... I don't know. That just seems a little weird to me. Oh, wait. Yeah, that still seems weird to me. no longer even paying attention to those things that are glitching out. We might as well go around and do some other things. So I can't go through here? That's interesting. The door is locked. Fascinating. I can jump, for what it's worth. We got an L through here, so let's take this L. Suicide mission. Alright, which I'm assuming means lots of bombs. So there's our L. There's one of those. Okay, so I imagine that... Oh, I see. So doing this will let that bomb blow this up, which means I don't need to jam it. I don't know if I need to... Okay, I think I actually need to enable the turret first. I guess he won't blow it up unless it's active, so we'll turn that on. And now we are safe there, so we'll do that. That should make that guy blow up. Perfect. Okay, so now... I guess that's why it's called suicide mission, because that guy has to blow himself up to let us through. It's our L. Cool. Is there anything else like kind of around this way? I think we may have done most of the easily accessible things here. Guess there's nothing here yet, or right... Whoa, hello. Recording number 23. Version... What is this? Is this some other version of ourselves doing a puzzle that was formerly here? Suicide mission because you have to take on the collectors within the well-named Omega 4 relay. That seems reasonable. Oh, hello. What's this? This looks like a terminal. Boop beep 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 beep. Ian. I hadn't noticed. I don't know if they all said Ian or not. Search for locally cached resources. Error.log. Cannot load archive. John Milton. That day I oft remember when from sleep I first awaked and found myself reposed under a shade on flowers, much wondering where and what I was. Went thither, brought and how. Error. Unknown error. Alright. The human machine. One day you topic number 3. One day you discovered that you are not a human being, but a machine. Your life so far was real. No one controlled you or programmed you to behave in some specific way. Your physical and mental capacities are identical to those of an organic human being, but you were created in a lab. No one except you knows about this. Your family, your friends, they all think you are a regular human being like themselves. You can continue to live your life the way you have before and nothing would change. How do you react? Pay specific attention to these questions. Does your concept of yourself change? Are you the same person you thought you were? Does your understanding of the world itself change? Do you reveal the information to others, or do you keep it to yourself? Why? 1,500 to 2,000 words. 26th is the final deadline. No extensions will be granted. Submit via email or something, something, something. So that's like an assignment. ARG Solutions. Bob Rakowski to 108 recipients. Grarg! All these calm people are driving me mad. Have they all suddenly turned into Buddha or something? I didn't know the world had such reserves of serenity, though these latter-day Gautomas are at least being somewhat realistic. You know what's even worse? Those paranoid nutters who are building bunkers, collecting guns. What are they gonna do? Shoot something? Though I have to admit the overall response has been better than I ever anticipated, to the point where I might be moved by the beauty of humanity if I wasn't such a grumpy old fart. This minority of total idiots is really messing up my final days. Anyway, the reason I'm writing is because I refuse to believe in scenarios with absolutely no solutions. If we all put our heads together, we can figure something out. It'll be crazy, but crazy is better than dead. Crazy is what we do best on this planet. So yeah, there's some sort of like end of the world situation happening here, or happened here in the past. I think we're in a simulation based on the way things are glitching. So maybe we are trying to solve the puzzle of how to fix whatever is going on in the real world. And so they're just running like 1,000 simulations in here. Oh, there's a thing over here. There are secrets everywhere, sometimes within our very words. I glimpse them, but my eyes cannot read them. How can this be? Uriel 4, version 48.2.1073F. So yeah, that's my current running theory, is that we are in a simulation. I don't think we are actually, like, we are appearing as a robot, but I'm assuming we are actually, that's just our representation in the simulation of what we are. And they're running these simulations just repeatedly. Oh, hello. To try and come up with a solution to something. I'm getting tangled up here. Alright, I think we got everything here. X. Yeah, so I think we got everything here. There's still a star somewhere. I don't know where it is, though. It might be behind that locked door. That's probably where it is. Where I choose to believe it is. Something I've noticed also is there's a lot of reused sound effects between this and Sam. I'm recognizing a lot of sound effects. And we did not... Oh, did I not get the right Zed? I thought I got the right Zed. What was in here? Is that not the right one? I guess I need the yellow Zed? I don't understand, but... Oh, I mean, I guess it's just... Oh, I guess it shows yellow. And that color actually matters, I guess. Might be the beginning of time or something. Proto-history. Yeah, maybe. Okay, so I'm looking for yellow shit. Such as that one. So now I know that the color actually matters. So we're looking for... Wait, so I need... Wait, what do I need? I need 2 yellow T's and a yellow Z. Yeah. So go in here and snag a yellow T. Yellow T. Wait, is this? Oh, right. We didn't come back this way. Yellow T. Maybe over here. Wait, can I? I swear when I'm moving through the water I can see a vague reflection. Yellow tea, there we go. Okay, so this must be yellow tea here. QR code here. Clear, I'm not the first to walk this path. In fact, the whole thing seems to have been consciously designed, but by the voice in the sky or some other force. Sheep, version 69. Nice. Let's get this yellow thing. Locked me up, swallowed the key. My right touch controller's battery is low, which is good because my left controller battery is low also. I'm gonna need to probably replace the batteries. Hopefully not during the stream. What time is it even? 9:10. Okay, so hopefully we've got 2 hours of battery life in each. Worst case, I guess I have to change the batteries. And if I change one, I'm going to change both. Okay, we got a jammer there. Take that. Interesting that there's a locked door here. Oh, I wonder if I can open that from the other side. Is that the mechanic here? No. How do I... Okay, can I... I'm assuming I can't jam a door. No. Interesting. So I wonder how that can be unlocked. Alright, we've got a turret there. We got a turret... Or we got a thing here. Ah, key. I heard sounds, but that it didn't... I didn't see anything appearing on screen, so... I'm assuming... Are these one-use keys? It does appear they are. That's fine. That lets me take this through here. And then I could either go this way. Let's just deactivate that. Oh, okay, so this gets us another jammer, so that's good. That's what we need, for sure. So, just since we're kind of solving puzzles here and there, really that honestly, nothing so far has been too complicated, so that's interesting. Since we're just kind of solving puzzles here, so I was saying on Twitter that I think this will probably be the last VR game we do for right now, and then we'll go back to regular stuff, which I think is reasonable, because we've been doing VR stuff for a while now. So yeah, once we finish this, which I think is a decently long game, we will go back to regular 2D things. I'll set this room up again as a regular room, and then that'll let us build up a batch of other VR games that I want to play at some point. I might actually, what I might do is I might make a VR voting list as well, and then once we have weird. Okay. Just an automatic teleport. Once I have like a good pile of games built up again to play. Actually, I think I already have a decent number of things, but we can kind of vote to figure out what the top couple of things to play would be. And then, like, you know, in a month or something, once we played a couple of regular games, I can tear this room apart again, and we can do some more VR stuff. Or I can potentially find a better, I don't know. Tearing this room apart isn't a super convenient option. So if I can come up with a better solution on how to stream VR stuff without tearing... Oh, this area has all yellow stuff. That's where I should have gone. If I can find a better solution that doesn't require me to tear this room apart all the time, that'll be the best case scenario. So we need a T and a Z. Yeah, the thing is that this room is, like, really good in terms of space. Like, I've got lots of space here. This is a big zone. And it's also where my computer is. Oh, so these actually need those things. So, good thing we unlocked that. This is, like, functionally a good room. It's just moving the furniture away is annoying. So potentially the other option is I need to find a way to set up the normal stuff that doesn't require as much taping stuff on the floor, which is what I had going on before. I gotta do that. I just need to kind of think about how I'm doing this room, using this room, and how I can make it more easy for myself to convert between the two form factors. You've been mostly off Twitter, so you missed... Oh, okay. You missed the chance to vote for Serious Sam VR. That would have been a three-way tie. I probably still would have gone for this anyway, because I did just play through Serious Sam myself. And as much as I was open to playing it again, I kind of wanted to play this. I probably would have preferred to play this over that if it was a tie. So probably still would have done this. But Serious Sam was really fucking good in VR. It's just a fucking good game at the best of times anyway. I love Serious Sam. But this is also by the same team, so that's kind of interesting. Hi all, everything's been moved to the EL facility. I know it's been sad to leave the good old Jeff building behind, but it makes sense for us to be on site, especially as there may be severe power outages in the coming weeks. Arcade's team are already working, but you really don't need to worry about the teams getting each other way. The facility is genuinely humongous. Look at the show on the road. No idea. Oops, mail error dot. From Arcadia. I'll keep this short. You all know me, so you know what. Then I know what I'm talking about. I realize that you're all working on projects meant to somehow avert something, find a solution. I believe that something preserve the non-biological components of something, not in terms of something immediately. You'll find the details of my proposal in the attachment, but the short version is something global undertaking. It says there's some sort of plan here to put everyone's consciousness into a computer. Is that the idea? Beginnings.txt. Hey, Jake and Vena. Yes, the VR version. Straton of Stagira, on Beginnings Fragment, is the grave error of many philosophers, not only of the Athenian schools, but also of many others. They begin not with observation of the cosmos as it surrounds us, but with a conclusion already in mind. Often that conclusion is that the world was created ideal, and mankind itself the greatest creation of the gods. Yet neither the world nor the gods owe mankind perfection. It is arrogance itself to presume so. And contrary to all the methods of philosophy, the honest philosopher seeks only the truth, even if it bears no comfort. And he must begin by assuming, as Socrates said, that all he knows is that he knows nothing. Hex. Okay. Cool. Yeah, so yeah, it's been interesting. Like I haven't that's one of those things that happens to me in VR moving with the joystick. Sometimes if I'm like moving, I'll end up leaning in a direction and I almost fall over. Curious little corner over here. I haven't played this game before, so I figured it's like, well, there's a VR version. I might as well try the VR version, right? Since I can do VR. Curious, I wonder if I can get over there. I have the VR setup, so might as well try it in VR. I feel like this is a secret spot. You don't think VR translates well to Twitch? I don't. I've. Oh, I don't think I can really make it back that way. I have watched. As long as I'm not too jumpy. Whoa, okay. As long as I don't like flick my head around a lot, I don't find it too bad myself watching it back. But I feel like that's probably more down to a personal preference of any given person. About whether or not they can kind of tolerate it. You watch Stephanie Woodburn play. Oh, yeah, that's the thing is, yes, because I'm probably like bobbing my head around, especially reading and stuff. Yeah, so I imagine that would be a little distracting. And I guess that's also hasn't been an issue as much in some of the other stuff that I've been playing, because it hasn't been as much reading, or maybe I don't know. But yeah, it's true. It's true that yeah, there is lots of extra little motions that you wouldn't normally get in an FPS when you're doing VR. Okay, I was wondering if I could get up there. Yeah, I know there is like obviously you can do like the mixed reality mode. It would be interesting to see maybe there is maybe.
Behold, I am Elohim, and I speak unto the darkness. Be gone.
Okay. I know there's like
Access data cleared.
Okay. I know there is like a there's like a mixed reality mode that kind of presents like an outside perspective from a fixed camera point of view. I wonder if there is like a stabilized camera version, or if there's some way that I could use that mixed reality output to fucking bouncy balls, beach balls.
The answer that came to me again and
Oh,
again
this is a time capsule.
was play.
I wonder if that is a
Human
thing. I should look
society
and
in
see if that is
recorded
an option.
history has games. We don't just solve problems out of necessity. We do it for fun. Even as adults. Leave a human being alone with a knotted rope, and they will unravel it. Leave a human being alone with blocks, and they will build something. Games are part of what makes us human. We see the world as a mystery, a puzzle, because we've always been a species of problem solvers.
Yeah, that'd be the kind of thing that would be a per game kind of situation. Because I know, where's the menu? Like in here, I go to mixed reality. Oh shit. Okay. Okay, yeah. Like this is a different thing, but I'm wondering if there is something along the lines of mixed reality that I could use to provide a more stabilized kind of thing. Oh, interesting. So crossing lasers, crossing the streams makes things fucked up. Okay, so we can go through the lasers, but I'm assuming that what I need to sort of do... Okay, I can't go up on there. So I wonder if I can go from here to there. There we go. Yeah, I get a little bit of height going there. Yeah, stabilization is definitely something. It'd be interesting. I wonder. There might even. Let's even unlock make connections. There might be software to do that too. I should look and see if there is stuff like that, because that would definitely help to have some level of stabilization, even if you lost a little bit of vertical, like a little bit of resolution on each side, just to help stabilize. It would be definitely a useful add-on. Yeah, so far I've been liking it. Like, so far we haven't had any puzzles that are mind-blowing. Everything's been relatively trivial as far as I'm... Don't cross the streams! There it is. Everything's been relatively trivial so far, I would say. But, wonder if I can... I can't put it up on top of this stuff. Okay, what can I do? Oh, I see, I can probably do this. There we go. Everything's been relatively trivial, but I'm assuming things are going to get more complicated as we move on. Hey, Sansa Park, how's it going? Or at the very least, just more. So far, it's like, oh, I had to actually think about that for a second. It's like, okay, well, how do I get that around that other laser without doing that? And obviously, this is a different solution from the one across the hall that we just did. That was effectively the same puzzle, just laid out differently. If I'm a completionist, which you know I am, that the puzzles do get more complicated. Yeah, because I'm guessing that this game is one of those ones where you definitely don't need to do everything. You probably only need to do a very small, or like a relatively smallish subset. This is the kind of game that I feel like, yeah, I could probably take the time and go through and do a lot of the puzzles, because they're interesting enough that it's like, yeah, okay, even if they're not... Whoa, okay, that was weird. Even if they're not like super complicated, there's at least one secret puzzle that I will not solve on my own because it's bullshit. Yeah, like as these things go on, I'll probably get to the point where it's like, yeah, I'll keep going with this because there's neat shit going on. Okay, so we got... Oh, okay, I can connect multiple things, is what this is showing me, I assume. Where am I facing? Okay, I'm facing towards my computer. Just trying to understand how my cable's on the floor, and I was trying to understand how I was oriented and how I need to think about my cable. Okay, so cool, great. What does that mean, all of this? I guess the question... Oh, I assume... Oh, okay, yeah, so that disabled that door over there, and I'm assuming this door is disabled because of that one. All the main puzzles you're pretty sure you got on your own, yeah. Final round, you bit the bullet in the demo and went to YouTube. Even the video makers, yeah, I went to GameFAQs.com for this one. So, yeah, so even the creator of the puzzle was like, had to get extra assistance here. Okay, how do I get up there? Oh, I know what I need to do. I have a feeling that what I can do, probably go boop, 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 and boop. And there we go. I can't get up there, but I can link more things than just one from those guys. Yeah, I played the short demo. I didn't play the full demo. I just did the short demo just to try and make sure everything was running well here, and that I understood how it played and everything was capturing correctly. So I didn't do the full length demo, but I did the short demo, which was super easy. All right, let's go into this one. But I'm assuming we've probably done. I would assume we've done stuff more complicated, but although they may have thrown something complicated into the demo. Okay, so what have we got? Where's our splitter thing? There's our splitter thing. There's two of them there, actually. I think these can go through. Yeah, these can go through the grates, which the jammers cannot. So then the question, well, I guess the question is, where am I actually trying to get this? Am I just trying to get it, basically? I wish I could, I assume I'm just trying to get that connected to this guy. Oh, those can't go through grates. Okay. Never mind then. They can try and connect through these things, but they cannot actually do it. Okay. So we'll just go this way then. Back it up a bit more. Alright. Random documents and audio logs. We find them stuck to notice boards. We find them under dogs. We're going to put them in a file, give it a review. When we're bored of the gameplay, we've got nothing else to do. But we've nothing else to do. Oh, that was it? Okay. I was expecting another kind of step to this puzzle, but I guess it was just note that you can't shoot those lasers through grates. Also, I guess I maybe did these in sort of the opposite of the intended order, because I went from farthest to closest. Yeah, I think I've done everything. Which I think means we should have enough pieces to unlock the box. I would think. Oh, are you beeping because you've got new shit? Your user profile has now been generated. Download profile? Yes. Downloading user.prof. Registering profile. Congratulations, your new user account has been registered. Would you like to see the details? Display conflicts. User provided an objective response when asked for a subjective one. User sought to maximize both liberty and quality of life, but these ideals are incompatible. User denied moral authority, but defended moral claims. User had inconsistent ideas about value. User displayed sociopathic tendencies. Psychological profile. You may already be criticizing your own performance, but it's clear you understand how the world of ideas affects you, even if you are sometimes weary with the realities and allow your preferences to dictate your beliefs. You have a great deal of unused capacity, which you have not turned to your advantage. Disciplined and self-controlled outside, you tend to be worrisome and insecure inside, but you pride yourself as an independent thinker and do not accept others' statements without satisfactory proof. Account privileges. None, because you're fucking psychotic. Yeah, it is good that it crosses them off, because it's at least like, yeah, oh, I don't need to worry about what I have and have not done there. Basic account privileges only. Due to outstanding notes on your account, and despite displaying many of the characteristics of being a person, you cannot be granted admin status at this time. In the meantime, please enjoy the basic account functionalities. Com portal. Currently hold a basic account. Network access is restricted to administrators. Please enjoy the basic functionalities. Log sport ticket? I'm sorry, I wasn't able to assist you. If you're still encountering a problem, please describe it. Account certification error. Sport ticket is being generated independent to your profile. You'll receive a notification when a reply is being sent. Okay, I guess that's all I can do. I should have done ARG and whatnot first. Locally cached resources. These are all things we've seen, so great. Session terminated. Alright, back to the temple. So, yes, we've done everything here, although there is a star somewhere in there that I missed. I don't exactly know what the stars are yet. Oops, this isn't the right way. What they're used for, but I have one from somewhere over here. Alright. How do we zig the zag here? Okay, I think I already solved it. You've now unlocked box. Sweet. Okay. Alright, so now we've got boxes. Now we've got boxes. Does that add anything to our list of things that we can do? Well, fuck it, I guess. Wait, I didn't do some of the things here. Why did I not do some of them here? Or did those just appear? Oh, let's go back in here and actually, I guess the question is what is my goal now? Because I did those two things. What do I need to get through here? Oh, I got everything I need. Okay, yeah, just wanted to make sure I could actually still pick those up again. Go. Now I get to play with the box, and yeah, exactly. Okay, so what does this... Is this the tower that he was telling me not to go into? Can I press the button? It's already here, but I want to press the button anyway. We are at -1. Let's go to 0. I'm assuming this just takes...
You have proven yourself worthy, child, and this gate shall be forever open to you. Seek now the other worlds I have given you, that you may attain even greater mastery and bring glory to your
a lot
kind.
higher than I was expecting.
But remember, you must not ascend the great tower, for it shall bring death and the end of your generations.
So I hear a beep boop. Oh, there it is. Okay, we're in like a factory now. Interesting. I mean, I could go back down and go back into those other areas. Yes, yes, beep beep. I hear you. Oops, I'm pointing in the wrong direction. Anything over here? This area just for flavor? Alright, this is just for flavor. Oh, there's the Great Tower. Jesus, that's tall. Oh, and there's a second B. A, B, and C. So we're in building A. Okay, so then there's presumably going to be more challenges underneath each of these other buildings. Hey, Deceptive, welcome back. The proper thundery voice. I'm just curious. We go over here. I'm afraid of that tower. There's something terrible inside it. Never think about it. Don't even look at it. Just focus on doing the work. Seer. It's supposed to be the tower we warned about. It seems the upper levels are locked tight. Elohim is taking no chances that we stray from his path. Sheep 69. I'm just curious. Oh. I'm going to be a naughty boy. Oh,
Cannot detect location of primary subject. Query. Query. Query.
I'm just curious. There's fucking Sphinx over here, which is presumably a...
Is there anything that we associate more closely with intelligence than curiosity? Every intelligent species on Earth is attracted by the unknown. Our mythologies are full of
Right.
riddles and mysteries and divine knowledge. Even the word apocalypse means revelation. It seems like our ancestors always imagined that even at the very end, we would solve one last mystery.
Okay, so I'm assuming this is ultimately where we're trying to go. Oh, there's more things here. On returning from the tower, I feel a great tiredness and an enormous energy. What I now know disturbs me, but I hope that by living with this knowledge, I might provide a shoulder for you, giants of tomorrow, the shepherd. The view from the top must be incredible? Okay, so there's 2 more
Where have
buildings.
you been, child?
Nowhere?
Remember, the great tower is not for you. Do not give up the hope of eternal life for the hollow promises of curiosity.
Okay, so this is... Yes, this is section B. Okay, so there's another terminal here. This needs green shit. Okay. Oxyrhynchus. The great irony of the Oxyrhynchus papyri is that such a vital source of information about the ancient world exists. Papyri, I guess. Only because of a garbage dump. While the Library of Alexandria burned at the hands of fanatics and conquerors, depriving us of the unimaginable insights into history, philosophy, and art, the papers carelessly thrown away by the citizens of Oxyrhynchus survived to the modern day. And though it is true that a great deal of what we know today is because of the conscious efforts of individuals and organizations, such as spectacular translation and preservation work done during the Islamic Golden Age, so much more is simply the result of coincidence and luck. We've lost texts that the ancients considered to be absolutely essential, while utterly trivial. Even plagiarized work survived unharmed. So if we want our descendants to remember more than glittering emo vampires and auto-tuned team pop stars, we have to invest in make sure that Osiris. The Book of the Scribe of Osiris, sometimes also referred to as the Book of the Journey to Aru, is an ancient Egyptian text discovered in the excavation of Oxyrhynchus. It's caused a certain degree of controversy among Egyptologists, as some argue that it is a classic funerary text, such as the Book of Coming Forth by Day, while others believe it to be a poetic work not intended to be understood literally. The book tells the story of a dying man who asks a scribe about the afterlife. Scribe, a servant of Osiris, describes how the man's Ka, life force, will become separated from his Ba, personality. What was it in Death Stranding? It was the Ha, I think is what they were calling it. Interesting. So I assume there's some just varying translations there. And how he will have to reunite the two and become an Ak, living intellect, passing a series of trials in the Duat, underworld, in order to reach the paradise of Aru. Unlike similar texts, the Book of the Scribe of Osiris focuses less on giving advice, or bleh. A recent study, Karnahan Hassan, suggests that the text may have been intended as philosophical commentary on the world of the living through the allegory of the Duat. It remains unclear whether this was the intent of the original pre-Alexandrian author or a result of the later translation into Greek. The earlier manuscript, which is considered to be more authentic, is too fragmentary to provide answers, though perhaps further excavation may... I'm also realizing here, man, this would probably be perfectly fine to play sitting down. Because, for some reason, for some reason, in quotes, my back is hurting standing up like this. Standing on carpet on, like, just a area rug on hardwood is not exactly great standing. And I'm not wearing shoes, so I don't have really any support there. Okay, so I'm just curious what's in section C here. Another terminal in here. This requires more green shit. So we need green shit, basically. So we should just go do a bunch more puzzles to get some green shit. Loading library session done. Networking accessible. For locally cached resources, heaven.txt and hell.txt. The mind is its own place, and it in itself can make a heaven of hell, a hell of heaven. What matter where, if I be still the same, but I should be, all but less than he, whom thunder hath made greater. Here at least we shall be free. The Almighty hath not built here for his envy, will not drive us hence. Here we may reign secure, and, in my choice, to reign is worth ambition. Though in hell, better to reign in hell than serve in heaven. Alright, how about hell.txt? The ancient, from William Blake. The ancient tradition that the world will be consumed in fire at the end of 6,000 years is true, as I have heard from hell. For the cherub, with his flaming sword, is hereby commanded to leave his guard at Tree of Life. When he does, the whole creation will be consumed and appear infinite and holy, whereas now it appears finite and corrupt. This will come to pass by an improvement of sensual enjoyment, but first, the notion that man has a body distinct from his soul is to be expunged. This I shall do by printing in the infernal method by corrosives, which in hell are salutary and medicinal, melting apparent surfaces away and displaying the infinite which was hid. Like William, a collection, The Marriage of Heaven and Hell. Alright, so green shit, red shit, I think, was in the tower. I don't think time obeys too many rules here, or so many rules we can't imagine. Clearly I'm writing this message after you all wrote yours, but maybe we're all here at the same time as well? The designer's granted me domain over the lands I have traveled, and with his sigils of power I'll make this whole world my domain. Hey, he promised me the world as well. What a joker, Assassin42. That message just materialized on the wall in front of me. Sheep V69.10499. So yeah, all these are simultaneously running. So like I was saying, I think this is multiple simulations running simultaneously to solve some sort of problem here, or somehow encapsulate consciousness. This is a giant gear-driven elevator. I just realized, it doesn't have a cable above it. It's not cable lifted, it's gear-driven. It's fucking insane. Okay, so we're looking for green shit. Wait, hold on, what's this?
There are mysteries in my
Opened by a
garden,
star.
hidden roads and secret gates. If you dedicate yourself to understanding them, you may join the host of messengers.
Okay, what's in here then? Oh, God. Oh, okay. Need a lot of yellow stuff. Interesting. And there's some things over that way. Thundery voice. Okay, so yeah, we'll, lots of red shit there. So we've done 1, we've done 2, we've done 4. There's some stuff left in 3. We needed green shit, so fuck it, we'll go here. In fact, fuck it, we'll just do everything.
These worlds, and we within them, are made of words. Hidden words, invisible to you, yet part of all things. We
Was
are
this here before?
a story. Your actions give life to the story, and the story gives meaning to your life.
I feel like this wasn't here before. Yeah, I haven't played this before at all. And yeah, I mean it's the full game, just in VR here. Okay, so we got a thing frozen there. We got a jammer in the middle, although there's a gate over there. Yeah, I mean when it's running on PC, there's no reason for them to cut any of it down. It all runs just fine. Okay, so this is just the exit path. The most I would ever... Well, no, there would be no reason for them to cut the graphics even, because I'm like getting weirdly close to the edge of my area here. Also, I'm good at puzzles though, so you can't see this game taking me too long. I didn't look to see how long this game actually plays. So I was playing stuff on my own. Where's my camera? There it is. I was playing stuff on my own, and I kept on... I unplugged this cable once, because I have a cable that runs from my headset to this extension cable. And I unplugged it once during stream, But then I unplugged it multiple times when I was playing stuff on my own, so I came up with this. I don't know how visible it is, but strapped some fucking elastic bands around my cables there to yeah, so that's like that. Strap some elastic bands around there to keep that cable nicely tucked into its USB port. Camera seems a little drunken. I mean, I think that's mostly just visible. It just appears drunken from your perspective because it's stationary perspective. And so what I'm seeing is all, of course, I don't think I can. Yeah, okay. I just wanted to try. I didn't think I could do that, but I assume I need to get another one of those things to jam this guy and then take it. From my perspective, everything twists naturally and everything still appears upright even when I do this. But for you guys, it's like, oh, everything is just bobbing around. Okay, so I need to find another jammer. There's a jammer in there, but that's behind a... Okay, here we go. Problem solved. It's behind a locked door. Okay, good. I wasn't sure if I could actually make that. Okay, so we can get this jammer. Getting this jammer actually unlocks another jammer as well, because I can put this nicely far away. Take that. Put you down. Take this. Okay, so now we have 2 jammers. Can I jam, guys? No, I can't. I can't jam anything through these grates. The grates just give me vision. Ryan would say, jam! Yeah, I always find it surprising when people get so confused by puzzle games. Puzzle games are usually... I mean, one that I want to try is Baba Is You, because that game looks fucking insane, and I feel like that's a game, like, despite everything, I feel like that's a game where I would get confused, because that looks like it probably fucking takes things to a whole new level. I would love to... I definitely want to try that game at some point. I need to put it on my list, actually. Because it looks like it does some really crazy shit. Hey, Bloody! Thought this game was fairly jittery when Amy played it non-VR. Fairly jittery? Oh, even non-VR, you thought it kind of was all over the place? So I guess... I guess I'm blocking those, but what I actually need to be doing is blocking these. So the question is, if I take this away, that there, how far over does this guy come? I'm assuming he doesn't come around this corner. Yeah, he just goes there. That's fine. So I just need to snag this back. Yeah, Baba's You seems like a very cleverly done puzzle game. So I definitely want to try that, or like stream that whole game at some point. It seems like a puzzle game that is potentially actually difficult, which is surprising sometimes. That being said, difficult doesn't necessarily mean better than a puzzle game that is satisfying, but it seems like a game that would be both difficult and satisfying. Okay, so that was that one. We've got an L over here somewhere. Where the fuck is this L? Is it back? Oh, it must... Oh, this door... Wait, is this the one that was the locked gate? No, that was in a different area. Oh, also the L is this way. Never mind. Okay, fine, whatever. Oh, the L's right here. Okay, fine. Let's go. Alright, we got some of these guys. An escalate. Oh, we actually popped our... We popped our head in here, and then I guess I didn't do this one. Get me that unidirectional treadmill. Yeah, so that I can just, like, walk around these areas. Okay, so... Nothing up here, but I guess if I jammed that, I could get him stuck up there, which would be good. Yeah, there's those treadmills that are like kind of like shaped like a bowl, so then When you walk on the edges, it like detects that you're walking, but it kind of still slips down. You slip down again. Can I grab this? Yes. Okay, so we'll let that guy go in there. Should have maybe put this a bit further back, but whatever. Alright, see you later, nerd. You get to live in there now. Oh, speaking of VR games, I think you guys can see that. Boneworks is a game I want to try also. It's supposed to be very clever VR with kind of real physics. So like you can like grab a crowbar and like zip line along a rope, say, to to move yourself and stuff like that, like, and actually like climb walls and things. That was Bone. I don't remember what that was, but no, it looks like an interesting game that I also would be looking forward to play. It's a little expensive right now because it's just recently out. It was just recently released. It's like it's like $45. It's like, I don't know if I want to pay $45 for that right now, especially when I have like so much other shit to play. I'm kind of hesitant to spend that right now. Okay, where can I get keys? But I'm sure it'll go on sale at some point. Some VR horror. Yeah, I mean, there's lots of different things. Oh wait, can I? No, I can't do that. There's lots of different things I'd like to stream VR. At the moment, I'm just like, okay, I think I've done enough VR for right now. So it's like this will be the last thing for the moment, and then we'll go back to regular stuff. Whew, okay, I feel like was there a jammer I missed somewhere? I spent much time waiting for the designer to take my hand until I realized that he'd been guiding me all along. I realized that it isn't for me to seek his help, it's for me to help myself. The key said to be in your pocket. Yeah, and it's weird because they are letting me go back around this way and back up here, but like I don't know why I would go here. Hold on. Let me grab this real fast. Just jam that dude for a second. Oh, hold on. I can't get through there right now. Oh, I wonder... Because this guy goes around that other corner, too. I wonder if I'm not supposed to lock him in here, but instead I'm supposed to lock him in there. Like, will he blow up that door? No. Wait, where did I put that jammer? Oh, so yeah, I think I'm supposed to get him on this side, but I need to open that door, and I don't know how to do that right now, because I don't have any keys. Wait, hold on. No, that's the L. Wait. Okay, yeah, the door is locked. Didn't miss keys somewhere, did I? There's the keys right there. So how do I get... Oh, I know how I do this. I do the opposite of what I did to get that down. But this, over there, oh. I can grab it, I just need to be at the right spot. There we go. Okay, so now I've got this over here. So now I can get through here. Okay, so now I have those keys. So now I can... Is there anything else? I think that was everything over here. I think that basically is just intended for me to go there. I wonder if I can do this from over here. I think I'm intended to do it from down there, but wondering if... Yeah. So then that will destroy that. Boom, got it. Alright, cool. So that one required a little bit of extra thinking that I hadn't initially thought of. Now, I believe there was an extra star in this area somewhere. Yes. Where the fuck is the star? I have a feeling this star is somehow activated by this puzzle, whatever this is. I wonder if I just need to push these all. Oh. No, I see. This is a 3-digit combination. That's what it is. So I need to find a 3-digit code, and then, because it reset after the 3rd press. You had to cheat to get the star. Yeah, I suspect, correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm assuming I need to get the 3-digit code to get this star. Whatever that code is that goes to these. And I assume at some point I will be able to find a code of that nature. Picnic lunch. Yeah, this would definitely be a good picnic area. Okay, so that's, as far as I'm concerned, probably everything that I can do here for right now. Okay, so we've done 1, 2, 3, 4. So let's have a look at 5. 5 is some green shit, and it's got, and a red one. And it needs boxes also, which we have now. And it's got 2 stars. That's the best one for a picnic. Ooh, this one seems shitty. Okay, accessible. Alright, EL.html. EL, short for Extended Lifespan, is a groundbreaking initiative by 7 leading universities to create the world's most stable and most durable supercomputer. With its custom-made hardware, bomb-proof casing, and near-inexhaustible hydroelectric power supply, EL represents a unique step forward in the evolution of human technology. The brainchild of our Nobel Prize nominee, Dr. Arkady Chernyshevsky, EL will something. So that's the guy who works at Ian. Links, download press kit, blah blah blah, meet the team, blah 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 blah. So this is the system that they are putting everyone's brain into. AI citizenship. Once a true artificial intelligence has been created, the issue of citizenship is going to come up. We acknowledge that the AI has all the abilities of a human brain. Should it not be considered a citizen? Is it not, in the legal sense of the word, a person and thus a potential citizen? But where do you draw the line? Some people will object. Will the great apes become citizens? Elephants? Whales? The more intelligent parrot species? It's crazy, they'll say. I would remind these people that we live in a society in which a corporation, as abstract an entity as one could imagine, is considered a person. So it's not like there is no precedent for a non-human being a person. At least an artificial intelligence is an actual thinking being, not just a business arrangement. But perhaps we do need to question the definition of personhood. Increasing amounts of evidence regarding the intelligence of elephants or the existence of culture among whales, for example, could be a sign that we need to answer some difficult questions. Who better to debate these questions with than the young genius who revolutionized the... Okay. Athena 8. A drink that doesn't attract wasps. You must consider these riddles, the Sphinx said, and tell me the riddle that I did not reveal. The Sphinx smiled, the gears in her jaw creaking. Her teeth a nightmare of rust. Her left eye flickered, but none of its terror was diminished. The ruins were silent. In the air... I think she finally said that the riddle you did not reveal is this. Why do these riddles exist in the first place? Why do these curious automatons, these mute children of Hephaestus, behave as they do, forcing me to devise these intricate solutions? Each is a riddle, but the greater riddle is their purpose. The Sphinx did not answer. Her eye was lifeless now. Athena removed it from its socket, knowing that its power would aid her, yet feeling also a deep sorrow at the passing of this fearful creature. Alright, so we are in this shitty rainy world here. So let's get going. I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and yeah, there's 5 things, so start over. We got a time capsule here.
I was in school when I first read about the Talos principle. I think it disturbed me at the time, made me hyper-aware of my body as a physical object, the material reality of the brain. Ideas that made me uncomfortable at first, but I think in the long run, it helped me understand how frail human beings are, and how precious. It's not a comforting way of thinking about the world, but I'd rather face the truth than lie to myself.
Alright. So... this is a box puzzle room. We got a button there that maybe takes 2 boxes? 3 boxes. It's too bad I can't use both my hands. Also, interesting that... oh, that's fascinating. So when those feet appear there, pressing the jump button just puts me on top. But it's too bad I can't grab 2 things at once. That'd be kind of convenient. That'd probably simplify the game if I had to guess. Okay, so that does open that. Given that this is presumably the first... okay. I was gonna say, presumably this is the first box puzzle. Probably not that complicated. Lots of QR codes there that I should look at actually in a second. Okay, nothing around here. Wrong. Hold on, I'll start at the left. A powerful device fashioned by the designer. What's a hexahedron? A cube. The edges are beveled. That makes it a decahedron. Always right. You forgot the indents. With the indents, it's like a super polyhedron. But the convex hull is a decahedron. Topic closed. Wrong. Okay, so this is... yeah, so I guess I have to leave that there. Can't carry more than one thing at a time. I wonder... yeah, so that'll get these guys out of sync. So then I can take this around here. I assume that was the actual intended solution. Put that there. And there's my thing. Weeping Angel would be perfect for this game. Oh, interesting that you can actually see into like the adjacent puzzle areas. Not a cube. Oh, there's a star. If the designer is perfect and he designed me for a purpose, I must be fit for that purpose. It follows that my purpose must not be to seek and hoard every sigil in his land, for so many are beyond the faculties he granted me. I do not understand why the designer chose to put such flaws into the world that it appears almost as if it were damaged. But I must believe that there's a purpose here I cannot see. Okay, so hold on. Let me just, So there's a thing there, like a gate, gets me to that star. I just don't want to go back unless I have to. Interesting that... Oh, interesting. Oh, trigger is fine. Interesting that, now that I've solved this area... Oh, is that in the... Oh, I see. That's in the next area over. Now that I've solved this area is sunny. Oh, and it's actually sunny here, too. Okay. Interesting. Oh, maybe that's in this one. If I grab this. Oh, what the fuck? Let's go back here for a second. Oh, do I need to jump this wall? Oh, wait. Yeah, maybe I need to jump this wall. Wait a minute. Excuse me? I just pushed that box through the wall. Guess I'm fucked. Unless I can... And hold reset to reset? What is reset? Okay, well that got these things back, so that's fine. Well, I did exit the area, and then I came back in, and it didn't reset. Fuck. Wondering if I could stack these two tall here. Want them to be perfectly stacked. Doesn't let me offset stack them. Okay, well, fine. Hold on. Let's just... Is it possible that I missed a gate when I did this the first time? Because it didn't look like it was accessible from the other side. Maybe it was, and I'm just doing this an extra time. But I feel like that is actually accessible from this side. Is it possible that I missed a pass through here somewhere? So I used my box to get over this. Looks like there is like an area back there. I don't think that's Oh, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Oh, I fucked up. I fucked up. Fine, I should be able to go through and do this again. I can carry that box back over. Or I should be able to, at least. I should be able to jump up here and then grab the box and bring it back. Come on! No, there we go. Where was my spot? There was one spot here where I could see it highlighted. That's the floor, come on. Whoa, oh, interesting. Oh. There we go. Didn't realize I could look and see which things I had. Okay, so then... Okay, so I can see... Is it possible I could get the other box through here as well? Yeah, so I definitely need to come in through that gate to get into here. Maybe this is intended to be accessed from the other side. Because, I mean, there's a gate over there. And there's definitely no gate here. Oh, also, I'm pretty sure it bounced me. Yeah. Pretty sure I'm not supposed to get through this way. Okay, so I'm assuming I actually get there from the other area. I am more certain of that now. Alright, back into this one. Friendly crossfire. Yeah, so maybe once I get over there, I can get around that side or something. Okay, so what do I need to maybe do here? Okay, so I can blow up one of those with that. Oh, I see. And then once I can move that box there, I'll be able to let this one blow up that guy, and then it's just this one left. Seen a lot of this game, and this is around the part where it starts getting more complicated. I mean, it seems like it's so far. Okay, so no, it seems like there should be a door like here. Oh, I see, and there's a switch there. I also wonder what's through there. Yeah, 'cause, like, it's on the other side of this wall. The other possibility... I'm just curious. Like, into that area. I'm wondering if there's more boxes or something. There's actually... Okay, well, there's a star in here, first of all. Because there's no... You don't need to go in here. Then I'm wondering if I disable that. Let me grab this. Get over here, maybe. I don't think I can actually stand. Hold on, let's put this in front of there. Okay, so I can't do that. What's the white edge there? Okay, that's not anything though. Interesting, I didn't realize I could do that. So here. This is it. So interesting that wall glitched a little bit. But I think here the slight hello. There is a thing there. One of those crystal guys. If I Xeros. Like there's definitely. Whoa. It's weird. There's definitely something down there. The question is, how do I get there? I should look for a. I'm gonna go back into this area because that is between these two zones. There must be a way in from one of them, and I feel like it's from here. Hello, wire. What are you? Interesting. That wire, I think, goes to that purple gate. Also, this wall is shorter. Fuck. The thing is, I don't know. Like it said, oh, hold reset to reset or whatever, but I don't know what button is reset. I don't know. Okay, something just that doo-doo-doo made my. Stop. No. Well, we'll try just grabbing this one box here. Just to peek over this wall over this way. Oh, where does that wire? That wire goes up there. assuming I can't grab that through there? No. I wonder what I'm missing. Like, where can I get over a wall? Oh, also I'm fucked here because I can't get over this. Okay, well that reset that. I don't know what that means. You can hold reset to reset. Or perhaps a way over here. Okay, that's definitely not where I need to go. So knowing... Come on, get in my hands. You know, okay, yeah. So knowing there's that wire there, if I peek through here... I mean, the question is, or the other possibility is maybe that later I'm able to come back here and that I'd be able to